That was a big one. I feel like we found paradise. It's incredible. I've seen like 3 nurse sharks and like, I don't know, a dozen blacktip. Manta ray, Brian! It's pretty intense!
2.3.
What a place, huh?
What do you see?
This baby juice.
Not a bad spot to find ourselves. Oh, my back.
What are you, in your 30s now? Jeez.
So cool to see such a healthy shark population. And they literally come like right up to the beach in yourself. It's crazy. Oh, there's a baby one. Right next to the dinghy.
Can you do the dance? No. Yes, you can. Whoa, look at that shark, Nugs.
I feel like we found paradise. It was like, it really feels similar to the San Blas in Panama that we really, really loved, and much richer in like life and much more remote.
The bommy's over here, Doug. Let's go look at the bommy. Grouper, but they're cinquitera, so we can't eat any of them, but they're so big and they're just sitting there. Ah!
I wanted to take a moment to talk a little bit about mental health. So we all go through rough patches in life. I remember on the last sail when the weather was rough and I felt really defeated and down. I felt overwhelmed by even the smallest things. When this happens, it really helps me to talk to someone to put things in perspective and figure out the way forward. That's why I'm really happy to say that today's sponsor is BetterHelp. So BetterHelp's mission is to make therapy more affordable and more accessible. After answering a few questions, you've matched with a professional therapist. Then you can have your therapy session as a phone call, video chat, or even via messaging if you prefer that. Whatever you feel more comfortable with. And if the therapist you've matched with doesn't feel like a perfect fit, which can be common when starting therapy, you can easily switch to a new therapist at no additional cost, without stressing out about insurance, who is in your network, or anything like that. So whether you struggle with depression, anxiety, or simply navigating the challenges of life, therapy has given me some really good tools to approach my life in a different way. It's easy to sign up and get matched with a therapist. There is a link in the description, and I'll also put it right here on the screen. It's betterhelp.com/Delos. If you do, you don't just support our project, but you will also get 10% off your first month of BetterHelp, so you can connect with a therapist and see if it helps you. Okay, back to the show. Wow, they're so crazy.
Crab cakes. We got so much crab. We're still dealing with crab. Crab for days.
Yes! I'm so excited about this.
You're breaking all the rules,
I know, but I couldn't help myself.
What do you think?
Delicious.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Is it soft and juicy on the inside and
Yeah.
crispy and golden on the outside?
So good.
And so I wanted to do a long time lapse from the beach over there. And so I've got this Grow Watt power supply.
Imagine if somebody walks on the island and
Looks
is
like
like,
a little ghost.
What is that?
Check it out. So we've got the GoPro. Should run for ages. So I'll just gonna plug this into here, start it charging, start it going, and then I'm gonna cover it with the plastic bag just in case it rains.
I think the only problem here might be that it's overheating.
Yes, so I chose a white bag instead of a black bag.
Yeah, and then maybe try to put it in the shade. Like under, are you gonna put it right here in those small shrubs kind of thing?
Yeah, I was just gonna put it out so that I can get a clear view of the boat and the sunset behind the boat and stuff. And
I think you can get it behind one of those little shrubbies though.
I'll see. I'll try and get it in the shade from the hot sun. All right, I think I got a pretty good place set up. Tried to get it shaded a little bit, but hopefully the white bag will help. And I've got a view of kind of the beach here, and then Delos, and the sunset should be over there. So should look pretty cool. I guess we'll find out in like a day or so, huh? What did you guys find? A tiny octopus?
I've been telling Sierra all about octopus.
What do you know about octopus?
Octopi?
Octopus?
They have 8 arms.
Yep.
They have blue blood
Yep.
and 4 hearts.
4 hearts? I thought it was 2 hearts.
2 hearts?
Is it 4 hearts?
Okay, we might need to fact check that one. So we've just taken a little stroll. We're gonna see if we can walk around the islands here a little bit to like the windward side. It's so different from like the lee side of the island where it's like all nice and sandy beaches and palm trees. And here's just like sharp rocks. I don't know. I wanna go and see look at the waves though. What is it, Brian?
It's an eel.
No way.
Real shallow.
That was so cool. What a beautiful creature, huh?
Alright, let's go see how the time lapse did. Okay, let's see if it's still going. Oh no, I think it turned off. Oh jeez. So I booted up the GoPro and it looks like it actually overheated. So I didn't have it enough in the shade, so it took 142 pictures. And then it turned off, and when I powered it back on, it said your GoPro got too hot. I'm gonna put it further under the bush and see if that helps at all.
I've taken the paddle board and I'm just paddling in this like crystal clear, calm water. And it's just like sharks and fish. It's incredible. I've seen like 3 nurse sharks and like, I don't know, a dozen blacktip. They're just like everywhere. So cool. They have a little coconut opening station here at the yacht club.
Still struggling. Like the world's worst coconut opener.
It's really hard.
Not as easy as it looks. But I just sort of like go at my own pace. I've got plenty of time.
This big one that I have here, we got 2 full glasses of coconut water and it's so good.
People are probably wondering why I'm taking the husk off instead of slicing it open.
Yeah.
The answer is so that we can store it on the boat.
There is no meat in this one.
This one probably has meat.
Meatless. Manta ray, Brian. Sierra, stay on the board, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I definitely want my fins. Oh my god. Are you keeping an eye on Sierra?
Yeah.
It was literally right on the board.
What?
And I was like, oh my god.
Oh my gosh, guys. Sierra, stay on the paddleboard. You have to pee? Good job, Sierra.
We're on the move today, so we're actually gonna leave this amazing atoll for Auroria and head on over to Fakarava, where we have quite a few friends actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of shark diving.
Yeah, and we're going there for some really exciting diving and some very interesting different events happening underwater there.
The full moon grouper spawn.
Yes, full moon grouper spawning. People are just like raving about it. We have another really momentous thing happening. How do you feel about this change in our lives? Sierra slept without her tent for the first time last night.
Yeah, like a big girl.
She's such a big girl. It's crazy. Aww. It's so wild. Like she just wanted to do it by herself. Like she's like told us like, nope, I don't want my tent anymore.
I want to sleep in a bed.
I'm just gonna sleep in a big bed. Let's
Okay,
go.
Nugs, we're gonna move our house. We're going to Fakarava. Can you say Fakarava? Fakarava, yeah, Fakarava. Fakarava.
We have a few bombies to dodge before we
Yeah,
get
let's
out.
go bomby dodging. Bomby Dodgers unite.
missed that spot. That was a good spot. Did you like this spot, Sierra?
Yeah.
It was a good spot, huh?
Yep.
Okay, we're coming up on the pass and it should be flowing out just a little bit. So hopefully it should be a smooth ride out and not too big waves and stuff. Having our peaceful, calm, and we're going into that. It's pretty intense! It's like big waves! Woo! That's slightly crazy!
I think we're gonna rig up the pole. We might have to take the kite down. But we had a great day of sailing. We made a couple of miles. But the weird thing about these sails is there's actually a couple things you have to time besides the weather. You have to time the pass and the current caused by the tide flowing in and out of the passes for the atoll that you're leaving and also the one that you're arriving to. When we leave a lagoon, we need to leave on an ebbing tide when the tide is going from high to low. And when we arrive to get in, we want it to go from low to high. And so if we don't make about 6 knots for the rest of the trip, we're gonna arrive too late.
How do you feel about this pass, Bri?
I feel like we're getting ready for some kind of like main event or something. It's on the windward side of the island.
Yeah.
So the wind is pushing you onto the reef and the swell is pushing you on, and it's shallow at some points.
Yeah.
So it's not the easiest pass, but I think we've timed it well.
It's really hard for me to see because the sun is like right in the wrong direction. It's a lot of glare, but hopefully I feel like the chart is pretty good.
So we got chart lined up, we got phone with map overlays going on, 0.25 miles to the entrance. We got Kaz up there in the dinghy, and we got the pass in front of us. Looking good, Kaz.
How shallow is it now?
8 meters.
Who is this? Can it be Andy and Charlie? Crazy.
How's it going? Good to see you guys.
Hey, we're just about to dive, so
Cut!
see you guys around here, eh?
Yeah, we'll anchor over by you guys.
So we're coming up towards the sketchiest part, I think, where it's gonna get pretty shallow. I think we're gonna have like not very much under the keel.
2.3.
Okay. And then we're gonna kind of veer off a little bit here, right? Do you have any dreams?
Yep.
Jumped about daddy.
Mommy. What?
Again? Look at our wind. It's like a limp penis.
Steve.
Dive.
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 Oh. Woohoo.